Hello everyone and welcome to the first CIS Starfighter Core and Naval Sector YouTube video. In this video I'm going to be going over what you'll need to do when you first join off of a tryout in order to verify, and then also show you some other cool things we have in the server. So I am obviously the Grand Admiral, so I can see everything. So for this video I am just going to go in and view the server as if I were joining it for the first time. So you join right off the board. You should have gotten this questionnaire, and if you don't, that's all right. You can always go back and answer it again if you skipped it, and you'll get the rules that you need. So the first thing it's going to ask is, do you want to get notified from Ozai's Kitchen, which is where I basically post random stuff that I find awesome. If you don't want to, just click no, and that's totally okay, but I do, because it's me, and I think I'm pretty awesome, so we'll do that. And then we'll click next. Next it'll ask you, do you want to be notified for our question of the day post? And I think I do, so I'll say yes. Then it's going to ask for your time zone, and again, you don't have to disclose that if you don't want to. It'll basically give you a role, which just sort of helps us figure out what times, how many people in the division, for instance, are on British time or on American time, and we can host events there accordingly. Maybe when some Eastern people are up a little late, they can host for the British people, and it just helps us with coordination better. But again, you don't have to disclose it if you don't want to. Totally fine. And yeah, so now we finished that questionnaire, and this is what you should see when you first join. A lot of these channels you don't really have to worry about because they're just there, basically for this part of the server to be enabled, you need to have a certain number of viewable channels. So the ones that are really important right off the bat, like it says here, are verification, and that honestly is really the big one. You can see this little welcome message that I wrote. And that's about it. You can also always check out the Hall of Fame. That'll take you here. That's something you can see. I've got some notable members here, all legends. It'll also you can also see, our regulations off the bat, development updates with, stuff for CFC, my channel that I previously mentioned, the Heads and 2X posting channel, officer posting channel. We already saw Hall of Fame, and then the question of the day channel we were talking about. This you don't have to worry about. These things are just there just so we have enough channels to set up onboarding, which allows us to let people assign themselves roles. Okay, so I have this muted just because I don't need to see it, because this is just basically how you verify with Block's link. So you'll see that you can get roles once you're accepted into the group. And to do that, it's very simple. All you have to do is type in /update, or actually for you guys it might be /verify. Update or verify or get roles. Those are the ones that will get you what you need. I'm not going to send it just because it might mess up the roles I have. But you'll get something like this. It'll just say added roles, things like that. Well, maybe I'll remove roles. A lot of people who are using this aren't, they aren't filtering in, but they just use this, some people use this as like a secondary bot command chat. And if you need help, you can always just ask here, and we will be more than happy to help you. But let's just say, you send that verification, and once you do that, you'll have a couple of roles that I'm just going to select here. So the onboarding will think I just have these roles, and it'll appear what you'll have once you verify. Hold on, there's a lot here. A lot of medals. That's not going to do anything though. Hold on. Trainee. Hold on. Is it because I have too many? Hold on. Okay, why is it? Why isn't that updating? Hold on, we might have to do a little editing. Okay, that took forever. I finally figured it out, so I just wasn't giving myself the right role. But once you have the roles, once you verified that channel, those channels that you originally saw could disappear. However, you still might not be able to see all of the channels. So if that is the case, what you're going to do is you're going to go up here to the top right, and you're going to go down and click Show All Channels, and that will allow you to see all of the channels with the roles that I have. And I, again, have the roles as if I am just a pilot, see, since I'm previewing it right now. And yeah, so this is how it would look if you are just a standard trainee or pilot just joining us. So you'll see our regulations, you can review them and make sure you don't break any of them. This is how you'll get promoted. I would strongly recommend checking out our Trello, which you can find here, and that'll have all the much more detailed information. The best pilot is kind of a fun thing we do. You can challenge the current best pilot, who's Oshi, and that'll, sort of a cool thing. The medal guide, these are medals you can obtain. There's a lot of them. This has information on all of the ships in the game. That's always useful to check out. Announcements, minor announcements. Happy late birthday, Count Dooku, Mr. Nomadin. Again, we already went through all these. This is where promotions will be announced, events, picks. Hall of Fame we already saw. Main chat room, memes, bot commands. Oh, okay, yeah. So the verification before that I just basically said was the secondary one. That's just for officers because they are there to assist people who join. Normal trainees, enlisted personnel can't see that. Enlisted is trainee to advanced pilot for those who don't know the lingo yet. Event requests, this is where you can request events from Lieutenant Plus. This is where you can request those medals. You can request ranks. You can't just request them if you meet the requirements and have not been ranked. That is when you use this. Don't just, most of you are smart enough not to just ask for ranks, but some people might. Inspection lines, you'll find more about this when we actually have inspections, but at rallies, my big rallies, this is something we do. If you have any suggestions for the division, you can go there. This is part of the best pilot, like I said. Division review. Leave us a review, like it's Bing or reviews or Google reviews. If you need to miss a rally or inspection, you can leave one there. These are our voice channels. This is where your events are logged. It just really pertains to officers, but this is how we log your activity and such and your advancements. And these are people who have been blacklisted. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for joining us on this lovely first video. And yeah, that's all for now. Peace out.